saya nggak mau ambil waktu terlalu banyak karena saya ingin kasih waktu untuk rekan-rekan media juga. Jadi seperti biasa saya akan bagi karena ada 3 section. Saya akan mulai dari sebelah kiri dulu. Terima kasih. Yes.
Bonatarda, Jordi, welcome to Indonesia. My name is Verzi from Kompas.com. You left Barcelona with glowing reviews after playing an important role in the reconstruction of the club under such difficult situations. Now you are tasked with opening the way for a new era of Indonesian football. How massive do you see the challenges ahead of you? Second, every time we talk about Indonesian football, the word often used is its potential. What are your ideas to unlock that potential into real and actual achievements? And thirdly, one of your job desks is to help the PSSI in finding a technical director. Can you elaborate what will happen next when the said technical director is found? Will you continue in your role, and how long is your contract with the PSSI? Thank you.
Thank you. Go ahead. Oh, yeah, one by one. So the first one in regards to the challenges. Obviously, there are many challenges ahead, and how will you plan to address them? Basically, the challenges that lay ahead, obviously there's going to be a lot of work ahead of you. So how do you plan on addressing your challenges?
Well, I think the first thing to do is to analyze, to study everything, to talk with a lot of professional coaches and players that are playing in the league to understand and to get a better idea of understanding the players' mentality, the sport mentality, the physical side, their idea of football, just to get a more broad idea, and from there on, of course, to try to study how we can find improvement points. I think that's vital. But on the other hand, also, we have 2 very important games coming up, or actually 4 games in the coming months, which are very important, and try to help and support the coaching staff with whatever they need to try to help in any way possible, to try to get those results going. Okay. And also from there on, just to get a better knowledge of how things are here.
Right.
I think the fact that, as you said before, when you've traveled many countries, different cultures, you learn quick, you see things quick.
Okay. And you also, the other question was in regards to potential. A lot of times potential is mentioned. We do have a lot of potential here in Indonesia.
Yeah.
How do you plan? What are some of your plans or steps in order to help realize this potential?
Well, I think the main thing is to also to work together. It's not a one-man's decision.
Right.
It's a group. It's a group decision making, and to try to find the best way to improve the locals, the local league, the local ideas, to fit it together with the ambition of the country, of the federation. So I think it's, without going too much in detail, first we need to study and to learn as quick as possible, and from there on to try to find the right strategy. That's why it's also important to have the technical director who's here, who will be living here every week, seeing everything, communicating with clubs, communicating with everyone, and to find the right path. And I'm very positive about it, and I'm also grateful to the confidence that Mr. Toeed and the Federation have put in me. And of course also Patrick with his staff. And from there on to give it 100%.
Okay.
Football is 24/7. You need to be all the time, you're thinking about it.
And I get addressing the youth development is actually one way to realize that potential as well. Yeah. The last was in regards to the technical director. The question was, what happens after a technical director comes on? Will you still have your role? But I think we already mentioned that this is going to be a long-term
yes,
assignment.
of course. I think, as we said before, things don't happen in one day. It's a process. There's a short term, there's a medium term, and a long-term vision that we have to follow, we have to implement. And I'm the kind of person that when I go for a project, I go full.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you for the question. In regards to the answer, pertanyaannya mengenai gimana menanganinya, sepertinya rangkuman dari jawaban tadi adalah intinya dia harus bekerjasama. Ini bukan hanya satu orang yang kerja, tapi kerjasama dengan PSSI, para pelatih dari semua level, dari U23, U20, U17, dan juga tim senior. Dan juga dia ingin ngobrol sama pemain-pemain dari liga lokal juga untuk gimana caranya menggarap potensi yang sudah ada. Tapi terutama dia harus pelajari dulu semuanya, karena beliau baru aja datang ke Indonesia Indonesia. Dan mengenai technical director, walaupun ada technical director, ini ada role yang terpisah ya. Jadi sekali lagi Jordi Cruyff di sini untuk long term sebagai technical advisor, tapi walaupun udah ada technical director itu role yang beda lagi. Itu orang yang akan tetap di Indonesia, tinggal di sini dan selalu connected sama semua level playing level dari timnas Indonesia, di mana Jordi akan tetap berconnect melalui jaringan aja, tapi tetap akan stay on sebagai technical advisor. Thank you for the question. Terima kasih. Ya, Mbak, silakan.
Hello, Jordi. I am Nia from National Radio Station RRI. I have some question, but for first, welcome again in Indonesian football. For the first, Indonesian Federation PSSI now has a campaign or goals that we know as Garuda Mendunia, which means that one Indonesia football wants to bring PSSI wants to bring Indonesian football to the global stage. Is your experience in the global stage of Indonesian football industry, what is the main or big value or value that will play big roles for Indonesian football to reach that goals? And for second one, working with PSSI means you will working with many coaches in Indonesia for a team. Can you explain how will you collaborate with the coaches in Indonesia, such as Patrick Kluivert and many other coach in Indonesian team? Thank you.
Thank you for the question. There's two questions. I think the first one we pretty much already addressed. So we have a campaign. It's called Garuda Mendunia, or bringing Garuda to the global stage. But I think you've already mentioned, you've addressed that about how, Jordi aja sendiri udah bahas ya tadi sebelumnya bahwa bukan hanya Indonesia tapi banyak loh negara-negara lain yang naturalisasi pemain, dan ini sesuatu hal yang udah lebih biasa juga. Bahkan staff atau pelatih bisa dari negara lain. Jadi caranya untuk dia bisa melakukan atau bisa jadi sebagian dari Garuda Mendunia adalah dengan bawa pengalamannya dari luar, yang pasti bukan hanya dari Spanyol tapi dari Belanda juga, dari berbagai negara, dari Asia juga ada, untuk bisa membawa pengalaman tersebut dan pengetahuan tersebut untuk diterapkan di Indonesia. The second question is actually interesting in regards to how closely will you be working with the coaches of all levels? Obviously with Patrick at the senior level, but with the other coaches as well. How closely will you be connecting with them, and in what sort of manner?
Well, I think it's a vital step. But in my last years being at Barcelona, I was working very closely together with the head coach, with Xavi, and finishing in that way on a high, winning the league, and that was my last experience there. But I think it's vital. In the end, we 4 IC more than 2, and working together, I think that's the key thing, to be able to speak openly about things and to try to unify the ideas. And I think, of course, it's also of a vital importance that also in all the ages categories of a national team, they work together.
Yes.
To find the right path for those players, to make the right decisions, what moments one player plays there or in another team. And I think the steps have already been made. We already see, Gerald is also there and Patrick is there. They work together, they know each other, they have similar football vision. So it always makes the process a lot easier than everybody just doing their own thing with their own ideas. That doesn't unify. So I think the steps are clearly being made already.
Ya, untuk jawabannya pertanyaan adalah seberapa dekat dan gimana cara kerjasamanya Jordi sama pelatih-pelatih di setiap level maupun di senior ataupun di U23, 20, 17, dan balik lagi ke pengalaman dia waktu di Barcelona ya. Dia walaupun kerjasama sama head coach emang sangat dekat juga mengenai keputusan-keputusan pemain yang mana yang akan diturunkan. Ini emang ada sebuah dinamis yang harus dekat ya antara seorang technical advisor ataupun technical director sama pelatih juga untuk bisa ambil keputusan-keputusan tersebut bersama-sama sebagai sebuah satu tim, bukan hanya satu orang yang ambil keputusan ini, dan ini gimana caranya untuk bisa mencari jalan yang terbaik ke depannya, dan yang pasti dia akan melakukan hal yang sama di Indonesia di mana dia akan mendekat sama Patrick Kluivert, dan bukan hanya Patrick tapi tim-timnya juga yang sudah ada, dan sepertinya langkah-langkah tersebut sudah terjadi dan tinggal dijalankan aja. Terima kasih Mbak atas pertanyaannya. Sayang sekali waktunya, kita masih ada, oke. Satu lagi, boleh dari sebelah kanan aja deh. Tadi udah satu-satu jadi sebelah sini. Maaf ya waktu kita agak singkat soalnya. One last question. Yes, go ahead.
Hi Jordi, I'm Rizky Melia from Olabola.com. Welcome to Indonesia. I have some question for you. Currently, Indonesia's main national team is heavily influenced by Dutch football culture. Will you incorporate Dutch football culture to encourage Indonesian football in the future? And the second is, this is a position where longevity is key to shaping good team for Indonesian national team. What are your short-term objectives for now? Thank you so much.
Boleh diulang yang kedua, saya kurang kedengeran. Yang
This
the
is
second.
a position where longevity is key to shaping good team for Indonesian national team. What are your short-term objectives for now?
Thank you. Yeah. So the first one, we'll address that second one first. What are some of your short-term actually steps that you plan to take? Because obviously Indonesia is in a very unique position right now, especially in regards to where we are ranked and the opportunity that we have going ahead. Are there any kind of steps that you can help out with in regards to that?
Well, I understand the questions, of course, and I wish I could be much more open, but I think, when you have a strategy, you announce things when decisions have been made.
Yeah.
So we're still in the process of kind of studying the situation to find the right person, for example, to be the technical director, to be here, to work together with the staff that's already here also, and to try to get the maximum. But of course, if you look at what's the most important for the football, it's obviously the coming games, because this is really where the most of the focus has to be. And the rest, it will come.
Okay.
It will come in the coming weeks. Hopefully, we can start to announce a little bit more about the ideas that we have and the steps we're going to make.
Oke. Dan untuk pertanyaan kedua mengenai short term plan, ya balik lagi ke technical director ya. Kalau nanti akan ada technical director bisa jauh lebih jelas lagi. Tapi mungkin untuk sementara karena kandidat tersebut belum bisa kita kasih tahu siapa aja. Itu sebenarnya sebagian dari strategi yang lebih short term ya, gimana caranya untuk bisa mencapai goal-goal tersebut. Terima kasih atas pertanyaannya.